name's Megan, and I'm going to talk to you today about why same-sex marriage bans and discrimination can hurt. Some of the main points that I'm going to cover today are why how same-sex marriage is illegal in most of the United States, how the banning and discrimination of same-sex marriage can hurt, and discrimination against gay individuals in general, and why most Americans would think that same-sex marriage should not be legal. I want to start by asking how many people know anybody that is gay or know of anybody that's gay. Okay, as you can see, a lot of people do. Personally, my brother's gay, and so I do know firsthand how much it can hurt and to watch somebody that you know go through scrutiny because of their sexual orientation. This is anatomy of a straight person, and this is anatomy of a gay person. Is there any difference? There is no difference. And a lot of people seem to think otherwise, that there's something wrong with them, that it's their fault, and honestly there's no physical difference in a gay person or a straight person. This is just a graph comparing gay men and women in 2007 to gay men and women in 2011, as well as heterosexual men and women in 2007 and heterosexual men and women in 2011. As you can see, in 2007, there was a significantly less percentage of gay men and women as there were in 2011. And in 2011, there were more heterosexual men and women than there are now, there were in 2011. According to the William Institute at UCLA School of Law, there are about 9 million Americans that are either gay, lesbian, or bisexual, and they make up about 3.5% of the population. This is just a graph showing the different states that do allow gay marriage and that don't allow gay marriage, and everything kind of in between. The pink states are the states that do allow gay marriage, and there are only 6. The yellow states are states that have civil unions and domestic partnerships. A civil union is basically an organized union that has rights similar to regular marriage, but it's not allowed. And a domestic partnership is pretty much just 2 people living together and what they say engaging in sexual activity. And there's only 10 of those states. There's one state that is gray and has no official ban on gay marriage, but there's also no gay marriage in that state. And the rest are black, and there's 33 that absolutely don't allow gay marriage in their state. As you've seen, there's a significant number of gay men and women in the United States, as well as a significant number of places that don't allow same-sex marriage at all. And if you compare the two, you can see where there'd be room for scrutiny. I'm going to show you guys a quick video.
You're going to have to turn the audio up.
Oh, volume on the speakers.
High school is Catholic boys' school. My dad was a Catholic. High school was bad. I was Catholic, went to Catholic high school, Catholic boys' school. My dad was a Catholic deacon, my mom was a Catholic lay minister, and my family was very Catholic. And there were no gay people in my family, and no openly gay people at my school, but I was picked on because, I liked musicals, and I was obviously gay, and some kids didn't like that, and I did get harassed.
My school was pretty miserable. I lived in Spokane, Washington, which is a mid-sized town with a small town mentality. And I was picked on mercilessly in school. People were really cruel to me. I was bullied a lot, beat up, thrown against walls and lockers and windows, stuffed into bathroom stalls. People shit on my car, people scratched my car, broke my windows. And my parents went in once to talk to the school administrators about the harassment I was getting at school, and they basically said, if you look that way, talk that way, walk that way, act that way, then there's nothing we can do to help your son. Honestly.
That was a video from the project It Gets Better, which is a project where adults who have come out and are openly gay tell younger youth that have not, and that it does get better, that they may be facing bullying, scrutiny, harassment in school right now, but it's just a message to tell them that it does get better. This is Brandon Elizaris. He was an El Paso, Texas teen who went to school and believed that he didn't have to hide, that he should feel comfortable in his own skin. So he came out as being gay when he was about 16 years old, and he faced relentless bullying. He was threatened to be set on fire, to be beat up. People tried to fight him all the time, and he was relentlessly bullied. One day his brother walked into his room and found him dead because he overdosed on pills and committed suicide because he couldn't take it anymore. And although this is awful, still there are people out there that believe that because he's gay, he deserved all of this. And not just him in general, but people. They believe that because people are gay, they deserve everything that they get. One of the main reasons that Americans do believe that same-sex marriage should not be legal in the United States is religion. And that's not the only one, but it's one of the main ones. And this is a picture of the First Amendment, and I'm just going to read you guys the top. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Basically, exactly what it says, that the government cannot control your religion. That you don't even have to be one. That being said, freedom of religion means all religions. Meaning that you can't necessarily make one law and expect people to abide by it, because not everyone may have a religion, not everyone may be the same religion as the law states, or would state. So what's my main point? That discrimination does hurt, and I'm not telling you what to do, but maybe the next time you think about judging a gay person or making even the smallest slur as to that's gay whenever something doesn't go your way, think about how you were probably raised that everyone should be created equally, and even more importantly, how you could probably be hurting someone.